Good afternoon, class. My name is Denise Marie Snow, and I am your instructor for the BAS100 experience. I was so taken by week one that I really felt like I wanted to respond in video. So if you have a few moments, you'll need a little bit of time to get through the series of videos that I'll be uploading to Blackboard. So much I feel like transpired in week one that I had to lock in via video. I wanted you to see me and to convey just how impressed I am with you future Gwynedd-Mercy University graduates. You made it. You made it through week one. You're on through week two. I just wanted to say that I was really, really pleased. I was impressed and pleased with the discussion board. It was great to see so many students responding thoughtfully, not just to the questions, but also to each other. It was very interactive. And I just wanted to say that your engagement and how you interact with each other and your professor will be vital as you navigate through your online associate degree program. This is how you're going to maximize obtaining the most points on each assignment. You know, the attitude that you guys have toward your learning is evident in what you shared. I had so many responses to the discussion board. I just wanted to say that, what you shared was very personal. And I just wanted to lock in on who you are. You're an incredibly diverse group, which is fantastic. If you, through your self-paced tour, if you had the opportunity to do a little more than the minimum request, maybe you took a look at core values and you see that diversity is a core value that we value greatly. That's something we appreciate, not just in the classroom, but also in our administrative staff. From the single moms to the military, the veterans that we have. Let me just say that I do have experience here working with our vets. Thank you so much for your service. It is amazing to see the veterans come home and immediately want to obtain a degree in higher education. So using that GI Bill is great. Students who, this is now your time. You have raised your kids are grown, and now it's your time to achieve your dreams, and that is fantastic. There are entrepreneurs in the class. That was very fascinating to see, so many students who, you've had your business maybe 5, 10, even 20 years, but you understood that now is the time to get that degree so that you can use those skills and the techniques you learn. In some of the classes you'll have, it'll be marketing, you'll learn economics. You'll be able to use those skills to propel your business to a higher dimension. So that is great. I just wanted to, I loved the global experience, of the class, students who've been to Kazakhstan or Korea or Japan. That was great to see as well. So as you are navigating through your courses, just know that you'll be together. The folks that you're interacting with, you guys will be together until graduation. So I do want to take that time to say thank you, not just for engaging with each other, but I really liked how you saw synergistic opportunities. So you found synergy in someone else's experience. That was great to see as well. So I just wanted to thank you for sharing those personal stories and want to encourage you in the spirit of the readings, which I'm very thankful that the students who have reached out to me let me know that you got your book. That is awesome. I want you to hold on to those stories. Hold on to why you're here. You're going to need to remember that when times get tough, when the support system, maybe has there's a kink in the armor on the support system and people don't seem, as supportive anymore. You're going to have to hang on to the fact that you wanted to graduate at the same time as your daughter, or you want to graduate before your son is old enough to remember all of the sacrifices that you had to make while he was young. So you'll want to hold on to those things as you navigate through your academic journey. Another note about the purpose of or why just that engagement with each other is so key is this is how you're going to build your online community. And I have the first online MBA group. And I can tell you that those students, they grew to really have some strong relationships with each other. They've graduated now. They graduated in August, but just wanted to encourage you to keep this up beyond our class. Our class is going to be over, in a week or so. So just hang on to that level of engagement with your class. One thing in the spirit of online learning, there are very cool things that you can do outside of the Blackboard experience. I've had online students who created a Google Hangout. So everyone has a G-Mercy account. Maybe you can create a Google Hangout where you can just kind of shoot the breeze or see how someone's doing, check in with them. I've had students create GroupMe. I don't know if you're familiar with GroupMe, where you can chat all day. Maybe there are some things that you don't feel comfortable putting in Blackboard where the professor would see, but I would say, hey, why not create a Google Hangout, a GroupMe, some kind of, or you could do a private Facebook page where you just have a space just for your group to create something where you feel comfortable continuing to build what you already have. So just wanted to offer that suggestion as well. One thing that I really appreciated throughout week 1 and as we're on to week 2 is the level of communication if you were having challenges. I really appreciate that, whether it was, updates on the textbook, whether you received it or not, clarification on assignments, if you didn't understand something, if you weren't familiar with the due date, you didn't see the due date. I really appreciate that and would encourage you going forward. Again, I'm going back to the core values because I love them so much. But my favorite core value here at Gwynedd-Mercy University is rigorous intellectual inquiry. Ask as many questions as you need to ask. Ask as many clarifying questions. If you don't know anything, if you don't understand, please make sure that you reach out not just to your faculty member, but also your academic advisor. So I guess that would be a good segue to give you a little bit about me. I am an academic advisor here at Gwynedd-Mercy University. I've been here at the Philadelphia location since 2002, or 2012, I'm sorry, 2012. Really enjoy my experience here. Love getting students to the finish line. We had a graduation, the graduation applications were due yesterday, so I was just helping students, with those graduation applications, and that is a great joy that I have working through all of the issues that come up and ultimately to get to graduation, get into that degree granting stage. So that's what I love. I have a bachelor's degree in communication from Cheney University. I also have my master's of science in management from Rosemont College. My last position, I was a director of student services, so the great passions of my life include academic persistence and retention. I love to work through those nuances of why students do not always, or the struggles that students have in completing and overcoming those hurdles. How do you face those fears? How do you, get over the hurdle, and what resources do you need to have in place? So that's a great joy of mine, just providing, as an advisor, providing the access to the tools you need to be successful in getting over the hurdle. So in my space, I feel comfortable here because we are a Catholic institution. Sometimes students need prayer. Sometimes you need a kick in the butt. Sometimes you just need somebody to vent it out and talk to. So those are the things that I really, really enjoy. I'm also really into building leadership skills for the future and those marketable skills that will make students more marketable in the workplace. So in a few of our next segments, we're going to talk about some of the resources that we have available because they did come up in our week one, and I'll make sure that I provide that for you. But we have an awesome career development department here. Even now, if you're looking for, and I noticed that in the discussion boards, some students are probably looking for a new job. So you can reach out to that department right now, and I'll provide that in the next series there. But that's a little bit about me. On a personal note, I am married. Been married 7 years. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So, when students are in there, you're talking about, having younger kids and, you're working full time and now you're adding school on top of this. I completely understand. I was a student as well, a non-traditional student, and I definitely understand the accelerated degree program. So I kind of understand the space you're in. One thing, as it is September, that you need to know that's very important is that I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan, okay? I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so I'm not a fair weather fan. So this is the season that gets a little tough, living in Philadelphia, working in Philadelphia. So go Steelers. But this will conclude the first video, just a introductory piece, and then I will get into some of the syllabus, grades, and expectations, academic success, university resources, and do a little note on week 2. So stay tuned.